de la playa, no está en el cerro, miren. A ver, todos tranquilos, por favor. Están grabando con los celulares lo que estamos viendo. Es una luz.
This big orange glow. As you can see, it's like fucking glowing, like a big Easter egg.
What is going on, everybody? This is Beyond the Spear. My name is Jeremy and I am back bringing you another episode with all the latest and greatest UFO videos that have hit the web over the last few weeks. This episode is no different. We have some great videos to show you guys and I cannot wait to get started. But first, I just want to say I'm so happy with all the feedback that you guys are giving me in the comment section. I'm very happy that you guys are enjoying the content that I'm creating. I enjoy creating it for all of you. And I want to address some things that I've been hearing. Making videos every week. I get a lot of people requesting a video every week. Unfortunately, I do I work full time and have a family, so it's very difficult to find the time to create these videos. Also, I don't want to put out content that I feel is not worthy of being created. What I mean by that is there's not, always great UFO videos every single week. Of course, there's a lot of UFO videos that hit the web every week, but a lot of them are very, boring to look at. It just might be a dot barely moving in the sky. How many times can you look at a light in the sky that's sitting static for, 20 minutes before you get bored? And there's also a lot of hoax videos that hit the web, a lot of misidentified objects that people think are UFOs and are not. And I know a lot of channels do put up videos every week and they are willing to throw in those videos and kind of not necessarily say that they're UFOs, but insinuate that they are. I'm not that kind of channel. I like to bring quality content, and I like to only present the best footage that I can find and that I think presents the best evidence that they are genuine UFOs. So with that said, I do try to get as many videos out as I can each month, but I don't really like putting a weekly timeline on it. And I do appreciate all the feedback, so keep the feedback coming. Leave comments in this video, and also like the video and subscribe to the video. The more that we do these things, the faster this community and this channel can grow. I don't even have enough subscribers to open up a community tab on the channel yet, so that's some of the goals that I'm hoping to reach here shortly. If we can spread the word on social media and do our best to grow the channel, the more positive feedback that I get and the more growth the channel sees, the more I want to make videos. Alright, the first video I want to talk about has been circling the web over the last week, and I want to say I'm not too convinced that this is a UFO sighting. I'm going to say that right off the bat. But I do want to talk about it just in case you guys run across it, because it is getting a little bit of buzz, and I wanted to analyze the video a little bit better and try to see if we can pull anything out of the darkness. So what's going on here, from what I gather, is this video was captured in Peru, and there is a gentleman by the name of Dr. Anthony Choice, and he was hosting a program called Journey to Another Dimension, and I'm not sure what exactly this all entails and why there's hundreds of people outside camping, and I honestly don't know what's going on, because it's not in English. So I did translate the best I could. I did run a translator through the video so I could kind of read what they were talking about. So what happens is a bright light flashes in the sky. It's extremely bright, and they are all wowed by it. And then he runs out into the crowd and starts asking the audience questions about how they felt about the light. What do they think it was? And a lot of them say, well, they think it might be a boat out in the water, because I suppose it was over water where the light was at. And then he goes on to try to get people to tweet about it on social media using hashtags and whatnot. And so I kind of feel that this may have been set up from the get-go, and it doesn't seem all that legitimate of a UFO sighting. But I'm gonna try to do some filter editing to see if we can pull anything out extra that we might be able to tell what that light was coming from. So I'm gonna play the video for you real quick. It's a very long video. It's almost a 20-minute video. So I'm just gonna play it right here where the light first appears.
Ahora, lo importante aquí que todas las personas que están aquí presentes, todos tienen celulares. Ahí viene otra vez, miren eso, miren eso. Miren eso, miren eso. Increíble, señores y señores. En estos momentos se está... A ver, traigan la cámara de Radio Capital. Ahí está, miren. Está encima de la playa, no está en el cerro, miren. A ver, todos tranquilos, por favor. Están grabando con los celulares lo que estamos viendo. Es una luz muy potente que se está acercando en estos momentos al campamento. Se está acercando al campamento. Quiero, por favor, que tengan mucha calma. Se está acercando. Está flotando encima de las aguas. Es una luz blanca. No sé, en este momento estamos transmitiendo. Radio Capital está transmitiendo en vivo, en directo, este avistamiento.
¿Qué rayos es eso?
Miren, increíble lo que estamos viendo en estos momentos. Están lanzando luces muy potentes. Aparentemente es un objeto luminoso. Claro, estamos viendo acá.
So that's pretty much the gist of it. I think the light may flash one more time. Then it doesn't flash again for the rest of the video. So, and I'm not sure, it seems like these people out here were anticipating seeing something like a UFO, because they have these laser pointers, and that's very popular among people that go out and try to hunt for UFOs and things like that. So I'm gonna take a clip out of here and see if we can bring out some of the darkness from the background, and see if anything actually is holding the light up from if it's actually coming from a boat or whatever it could be possibly coming from. I messed around with this video clip for a while, trying in different inverts throughout the color spectrum. This light was very, very bright. That is one thing I have to say. And another thing I noticed is the little light that is sitting in the sky is not where the bright light is coming from. I thought that was where the light originated when I first saw this video, but after closer inspection I realized that there are two lights in the sky, and one is just kind of sitting there and the other one is pulsating. So I couldn't pull anything out of that video no matter what I did. So right now I'm not sure. I'm really on the fence of what that might be. Leave a comment below if you guys have a guess at what we could be looking at. If you thought that video was strange, well, here's a video that's just as strange, if not even more strange. So this video is fairly lengthy as well. All the links to the original videos are in the description below. So with this video, the guy that's filming is claiming that the ship is being piloted, or the ship that he's filming, so he's filming what he says is a UFO, and the person that is piloting the ship is in contact with him regularly and follows him around. He says that it is his guardian. He said that the pilot of the ship's name is Raphael. And, I normally would tend to think that, yeah, this man is probably insane, but yet he is filming something very, very strange in the sky. at the same time as saying this and telling the camera that, you know, this is his guardian that follows him around. And so, you know, if he had no proof of this, then yeah, he would sound somewhat crazy. But since there is some weird object hovering in the sky and he is filming it, then it somewhat, you know, somewhat legitimizes what he's saying. But nonetheless, it's a very interesting video, to say the least. Let's check it out.
And he's also my protector. But anywho, so you can see the spaceship. It just is sitting up there in the sky. He's just up there. He doesn't care who sees him now. I'll give you a pan out of the sky. You can see. And there he is. So Raphael, as of last night, told me that he's just going to blatantly start showing his ship. And if you guys saw my video from last night, you'll see that I'm not kidding you. So my video last night was basically telling you guys that they were going to blatantly start showing their ships. You can't get any more like in your face.
As you can see, this craft looks like a flying Cheeto. If it is a UFO, I'm not sure exactly what it is. It could just be a very oddly shaped cloud reflecting sunlight and turning reddish orange. The man that is filming the video claims that the reason why the craft looks like this is because it's dissipating so much energy that it creates this strange cloudy look around the craft. Due to the amount of energy that it consumes and dissipates. He says that it's continuously falling in place, and it's it's a UFO, and the pilot is named Raphael. It's a very interesting video, to say the least, and if you keep watching it, the craft does stay there stationary. If it is a craft, I keep saying the craft, for a long period of time until the video ends. It does turn a lot darker colored red towards the end, but I do think that may have something to do with the sun and reflecting off of whatever this is, and as it's setting, it's changing the color of whatever it is. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this video. If you guys think this guy is totally crazy, or if you think he is honestly telling the truth, that he's in contact with the pilot of this UFO. Let me know. The last two videos I want to touch on are two videos that you may have seen. They've been circling the web for a few weeks now. They've been very popular videos, and they both have kind of come out around the same time, and they were both filmed from airplanes, and so they have that in common. And I wanted to kind of bundle them together and do a little more of a deep dive into these videos and see if we can really get a better look at what we're possibly looking at. This first video was filmed on January 19th over Utah, and this pilot was able to catch something incredible in the sky. I'm not sure what we're looking at just yet. This could be another aircraft with the sun reflecting off of it. and you know, kind of make it to where it looks like a saucer. It definitely looks saucer shaped. I would assume that if this person is you know, an experienced pilot, that they would understand that this could possibly be another aircraft. They would know what another aircraft would look like, and they wouldn't make a big deal out to take out their cell phone and film it. So check this video out. I scaled it up as large as I can, and I gotta say, guys, this actually does look like a flying saucer, a genuine UFO so far from what I can see. Yeah, this is very interesting footage. I added an extract filter here and adjusted a little bit of the filter to try to bring the craft's shape out, and nowhere can I say that I see any type of wings, engines, or engine plume. So this thing is definitely looking round, and this may be a really good piece of footage of a UFO. Here I added an invert filter where the blacks are white and the whites are black. As you can see, still round, still flat. Let me know what you guys think this is in the comments below. Alright guys, this last video has been circling the web quite a bit in the last few weeks. It is a very clear daytime UFO sighting from an airplane, and it's very interesting. The one thing that really bugs me about this video is how he takes the camera and looks down at the cockpit of the plane before filming the UFO to somewhat, I guess, give an idea of his altitude, of where he is. I know that if I had, you know, only a few seconds to capture a UFO on camera, the last thing I would be doing is trying to film something else. I feel like, you know, it seems a little staged or set up. It just doesn't rub me the right way. You know, if you know that a UFO is coming at you at a high rate of speed, you're gonna try to get your camera on it immediately because you think you might miss it. I mean, it is kind of a big deal. You are filming something that, you know, is not from this planet. So that is the only thing that really rubs me the wrong way with this video. Other than that, a lot of people think that this may be a weather balloon. I'm not so sure. It could be, but it doesn't seem to be in a balloon shape. This thing seems to be somewhat circular, and that would kind of contradict what a weather balloon would look like in a lot of cases. But nonetheless, it could be. So let's take a closer look. So this object appears to be rotating. I'm not sure if it's standing still in the sky or if it's moving in the opposite direction of the plane. Hard to say. But what I can say is it appears to be a spear inside of a cube on one of the sides of the object. Now I'm going to play a clip for you real quick. From U.S. Navy Lieutenant Ryan Graves and his encounter with a UFO while piloting a military aircraft during a military exercise over the Atlantic Ocean.
It was basically a cube with inside of a sphere where the points of the cube were touching the outside of the sphere.
We've got now two different things. You guys got cubes with balls. Around the West Coast, we got flying Tic Tacs.
You will sometimes get phantom tracks where it's seeing something that's not there. That's what we thought they were 100% of the time until we would see them physically and gain tally of them with our eyeballs. It's not like I'm seeing a bright physical object. I'm literally just seeing a flash shine out there. And wherever we were, they were there. So that could mean two things. That could mean they were already there, or they were following the strike group.
By 2015, Lieutenant Graves claims his pilots were encountering bizarre craft almost every time they flew.
You know, it's one thing if one person sees one of these objects, they're like, okay, that's crazy. When you go out there every day and you see them, and your brothers and sisters and other squadrons are seeing them, and you know, it's like, okay, well, this is probably some type of maybe drone thing or something that they're testing out. It wasn't until someone actually saw one go in between two aircraft at a close range, probably within 150 feet, that it was starting to get worrisome.
Lieutenant Graves says when one of the objects nearly caused a terrifying mid-air collision, senior pilots in his squadron decided to act.
Is this the same object that we are seeing on this video? Could be. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That's going to do it for this week's episode of Beyond the Spear. And if you would be so kind as to leave a like on this video, it really helps this video get out into the public more often on the YouTube algorithm, and it lets me know you care. Also, if you're watching and you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and stay up to date to all the UFO videos that are hitting the web. I know there are a lot of buzz about a particular UFO channel that's very popular that's going through some issues, and I think that I offer a really great alternative. So with that in mind, be sure to share on social media. Tell all your friends about this new channel that you found, and share this video. And until next time, keep looking beyond the spear.